Picture this. It's 1962, the height of the Cuban Missile Crisis. The world holds its breath as the US and the Soviet Union stand on the brink of nuclear war. Deep beneath the waves of the Caribbean, a single decision is about to determine the fate of humanity. This is the story of the man who saved the world, a name you've probably never heard. Vasili Arkhipov was an officer aboard the Soviet submarine B-59, part of a fleet sent to Cuba. What the Americans didn't know was that B-59 carried a special weapon, a nuclear torpedo with the same destructive power as the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The crew's orders were clear. If attacked, they were authorized to use it. On October 27th, the most dangerous day of the crisis, the US Navy detected B-59 near their quarantine line. They started dropping practice depth charges, trying to force the submarine to surface. Down in the cramped, sweltering confines of the sub, the crew had no idea these were practice rounds. The explosions rocked the vessel. Communication with Moscow was cut off, and the air conditioning had failed, sending temperatures soaring above 120 degrees Fahrenheit. The captain of the B-59, Valentin Savitsky, was convinced that war had already broken out. Panicked and exhausted, he ordered the nuclear torpedo to be armed and prepared for launch. He shouted, "We're gonna blast them now, we will die, but we will sink them all." He believed this was his final duty. But launching a nuclear weapon required the unanimous consent of 3 senior officers. The captain said yes. The political officer, Ivan Maslenikov, also said yes. The world was now seconds away from a nuclear exchange that would have triggered an all-out global war, killing hundreds of millions. Then, one man said no. Vasili Arkhipov, as flotilla commander, held the third key. Despite the immense pressure and the chaos erupting around him, Arkhipov refused to give his consent. He argued with the captain, calmly insisting they had no proof that war had started and that launching would be a catastrophic mistake. The argument was heated, a shouting match in the control room, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Arkhipov's composure and unwavering logic eventually won. He convinced the captain to surface the submarine and await orders from Moscow. By doing so, he de-escalated the situation and single-handedly pulled the world back from the brink. It wasn't until decades later that the full story came out. Thomas Blanton, director of the US National Security Archive, would later say, "The lesson from this is that a guy called Vasili Arkhipov saved the world. So the next time you think about history's heroes, remember the quiet, steadfast officer deep beneath the ocean who, in the most terrifying moment imaginable, chose reason over reaction." Thanks for watching. If you found this story as incredible as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more hidden histories. See you next time.